I just listened to a statement where somebody said that somebody asked them at 15 who's their hero, and they couldn't answer the question at that given moment. So they waited about 2 weeks to give up an answer. When they gave them the answer, they said, my hero is me at 25. And that person waited till that person turned 25, and when they turned 25, they asked them again, who's your hero? They said, well, it's me at 35. And it made me think, when I was a teenager, I wanted to be creative. I wanted my creativity to be something that I could control, I could express, I could put out there. I just wanted to be able to be who I was. And I was a creative. And it almost made me cry because at that moment I realized around 25, I had started the process so I could become my hero. When I turned 30, I was already in the mix of being that hero, and I never thought about it. I had the privilege to do it without thinking about it, to start it without thinking about it. I've had the privilege to have friends that believed in me. I've had the privilege to have friends that looked down on me. I've had the privilege of having friends who believed in me and then they stopped believing in me. I don't think we look at ourselves enough for us being there for ourselves. You naturally gonna look out for you, and you naturally gonna stand tall for you. You just have to notice it. And if you do, I hope it changes you. I hope it makes you want to push even harder for who you are and what you can be. Because for me, I feel like I got to restart. I feel like I got a chance right now to start all over again and to do it again and to fill in the blanks that I didn't know how to fill in at that time. The blanks that I was looking for other people to fill in, I was hoping that they would fill in. But at the same time, I just continued forward and I ran. And I never even changed my sneakers. I never stopped to change clothes. I never stopped to wipe off sweat. Some life things stopped me, and it made me sit down. 2023, I lost my mom. 2023, I lost somebody very close to me. So that's two people that I lost in a short amount of time, and it sat me down. I wasn't able to stand back up until 2025. Right now, it's October 1st, 2025, and I wasn't able to stand up and even see till maybe just before the summertime. And in the last 7 to 8 days, 10 days, I got to spend some time with an older cousin who was highly motivated. And when I say he's highly motivated, he is delusional, he is obsessed, he is highly motivated, he is dedicated, he is disciplined. He is the things that I was before my loss sat me down. Now, I say lost because I do feel like I lost. But me losing my mom and somebody very close to me in the physical, small part of me sees that loss. But now, a big part of me sees that as fuel. Pure fuel. See, I never got to hear my mom tell me she was proud of me when she was alive. But I damn sure believe I can make her proud because she can see everything that I'm doing. She never got to see how creative I was or how dope people thought I was or seen me as. But now I get an opportunity to show her. Just thinking about that makes me want to cry so bad. But for some odd reason, these tears just won't come out. The reason why I think they won't come out is because it's not time yet. It's not time. When that moment comes that I'm able to let these tears out, these ain't going to be sad tears. These going to be the tears of joy. And when they do come out, I know she'll be right there. And she'll see every one of them drop. And she'll see every moment that I pushed forward and I kept going. I'm not asking you to keep going. I'm not asking you to get up. I'm not asking you to value your time. You got to demand it of yourself. I had that conversation with my older cousin, 30 years older than me, but he got just as much energy as me. He got just as much delusion as me. He made me remember how much I never cared anybody thought of me, how anybody felt about me, and what their opinions meant nothing. Even the people that stood next to me, their opinions meant nothing, because all that mattered was me. And if I don't believe in me, I'm not going to get the people around me to believe in me. I'm not going to get the people around me to believe in them. He got some goals that he working on, and he wants to motivate people. That's his ultimate goal, to push people, to believe in themselves, to love themselves, to care for themselves. And every time I heard him say this, it just made me think of me more and more and more. And I wasn't thinking of me. I wasn't thinking of me in a selfish way. I was just thinking like, I believe the same things. I want the same things. I just want to motivate people. I want people to see that you more than what you ever can be. And all it takes is for you to choose that. But choose it every single day. Today is day 1 for me. But it's also day probably, who knows, 1,000. But today is day 1 for me. I'm just happy to be back. And I'm happy to know that this is just where it starts at. This ain't where it continues from. This is where it starts at. So if you ever felt like you lost a step, like you just can't get over what you've been through or what you going through, believe me, you got more power than you think. You got more opportunity than you think. So the best thing that you can stop doing is thinking and start doing. Be obsessed. and believe in your way out.